there. Welcome to Rockstar Vegan Recipes. I'm Brooke, and today, because it's fall, we're making an amazing apple pecan crisp. I made this for Canadian Thanksgiving a few weeks ago, and also when some family members came up to visit us from Virginia, and it was a big hit both times. So please join me and make this crisp with me. For the apple crisp, I have 8 Granny Smith apples. You can use whatever apple you choose, but I find that the Granny Smith apple holds up well in the baking. It doesn't get mushy like some other apples do. So first we have to peel the apples and then cut them. All right, I've peeled and cut all of the Granny Smith apples, the 8 apples, and I've cut them to pieces about this big. All right, so I have greased a baking dish and I'm going to put the cut apples into the baking dish. Now the apples are in the baking dish, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix half a cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of flour together. Pour the flour and sugar over the apples evenly as possible. And now I'm going to pour half a cup of water on top. For the crisp topping that I'm going to be putting on top of the apples, I'm going to be mixing 1.25 cups of flour, just regular all-purpose flour, 1.25 cups of quick oats, 1 cup of brown sugar. This is actually the golden yellow sugar. A 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'll mix that together. And now I'm going to mix in half a cup.
Half a cup of what?
Half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of melted vegan butter. That's my little Winnie the Pooh measuring cup.
Adorable, adorable.
Okay, mix it all together until it's nice and combined. And now I'm going to put it onto the apples. Again, as evenly as possible. Because this is an apple pecan crisp, I have 1/3 cup of chopped pecans, but I'm going to add them at the last 15 minutes of baking because I don't want them to burn while the rest of the crisp is baking. Okay, now I'm going to put this into the oven. I've heated the oven to 350 degrees and it's going to go in for 40 minutes. But again, at the 25-minute mark, I'm going to take it out and then just spread the pecans on top. I just took the apple crisp out of the oven and there are only 15 minutes left. So now I'm going to add the pecans. I'm going to sprinkle them on top. And I'm going to just sort of stir them in a little bit. And now it's going to go back into the oven for the last 15 minutes. All right, I've just taken it out of the oven. It's finished cooking for good. It smells delicious. And I'm just going to let it cool down before we give it a taste test. Okay, now for the taste test with my wonderful husband, Patrick, and little Letty, but she can't have any. Sorry, Letty. Okay, here we go.
Mm. Mmm. Mmm. That's awesome. I mean, totally taste the cinnamon. Tastes great.
It's really, really good.
It's so folly tasting. Folly? Can I say that? We can cut that. We can cut that. Right, Letty? We'll cut that.
Yeah, it's really tasty. I've noticed though, just because we've just served it into the bowls after it came out of the oven, that it's a little bit watery at the bottom of the dish. So if you make this a few hours before you serve it, or if you even have it the next day, it will be absolutely perfect. So I would say it's rock star quality.
I would concur.
Rock
It
star
is rock star quality.
Rock star quality. Perfect. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you give this amazing apple pecan crisp a try and that you like it as much as we do. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the little bell to be notified for future recipes. Thank you very much.
Here's Letty.